everybody, I'm Debbie Allison and this is Crazy Felix and you're watching Polymer Clay by Deb. Hi everybody, I'm Debbie Allison with Deb & Company and Polymer Clay by Deb. And I am here again today with Crazy Felix, and today we're going to show you how to do this, the outfit that is on this little 50s boy. We're just going to show you how to do the clothes because the whole entire ornament takes way too long for our YouTube time frame. So I'm going to show you what we're going to need to do that with. We're going to need white clay rolled out on a 5 for his t-shirt. We're going to need clay rolled out on a 7 for the ribbing on his t-shirt. This is metallic blue mixed with dove gray, and that's what we will use for his jeans, and I rolled that out to a setting of 5. This is the same rolled out to a setting of 7, and this is going to make the little stitching on the side of his jeans. Then I've got some of the same color mixed with more of the dove gray, and that will make the rolled up cuffs. Then you also need a double-ended stylus, a needle tool, an X-Acto knife. This is a scraper blade that I use for a lot of things, and then some sort of straight edge. So now that we know what we need, I guess we're ready to get started. Alright, the first thing that we're going to do is his t-shirt. Anytime I've got the shirt tucked in, I do the shirt first. So we're going to use this white clay, and I'm just going to cut, here again I always just kind of eyeball the top. I cut it in a curve because the body's curved and it just fits better going around the body. He has a round neck like a t-shirt would, so I'll just cut a sort of an oval in there for the neckline. And like I said, I just kind of eyeball it, so that looks about right there. It needs to be a lot shorter, so I'll cut off some excess. And that looks about right, so I will then put on the ribbing for the neckline. It's easier if you do it before you put it on the actual body. So I just cut a thin strip here for the ribbing. And I add this to the neckline. And then I take my needle tool and just kind of make the little rib lines in it. And this just gives it more detail. You know, none of this is really necessary, but the more detail you give it, the better it looks, I think. So now I'll put it on the body. And it will stick on the body better if it's not pre-baked, but I have made a pre-baked body just for the tutorials. It works better for me, that way I'm not wasting a lot of clay. And these people take so much time that I'm not able to do a whole ornament for you on YouTube. They're just too time consuming. It takes anywhere from 1 full day to, 2 days on some ornaments. So now I'll just put that together in the back there. And that's his t-shirt. Now it's not even here in the front, but that doesn't matter because he's getting a pair of pants. So now we'll go to the jeans and we'll cut a straight edge. And here's where I kind of measure for the pants. I judge about where the waist is going to be and the bottom of the pants, and I'm saying it looks like about a 6 on this straight edge. So that's the size or the length that I'll make them. Now this also works for shorts. You just make them a little shorter and you would have a pair of shorts. And this is just kind of my own, I came up with this. I don't know how I came up with it. I'm not very good at sewing. Alright, now I'm cutting this into two pieces. This is the right leg and the left leg. I'm going to fold it over and press down for a seam. Then I'm going to cut out a little bit for the top part of his, I guess that would be like his abdomen there. And this would be the crotch right here. Press it together, then pull it up. And as you can see, you've got what is the beginning of the pants. Now you just put this on your body, you press the seam in between the legs, and then press the top part on and bring it around to the back, and then you cut the excess off. And it always helps to have a nice sharp X-Acto knife. And then you just push that in, and then you would press your legs together. Now, they're a little long, so you could trim them. I'm going to go ahead and take them off and trim them. I think I'm going to take them off. Whoops. Okay, they are a little long, so I'm going to go ahead and trim some of the excess off. Alright, now we're going to put the cuffs on. So I'll take my piece of clay that I made for the cuff and cut a straight edge on that. And then I'm just looking at that one. It looks like I've probably a little over 1/4 of an inch and not quite 1/2 of an inch. That will be my cuff. Now, if you see this cuff, you can see I've got the stitching on it. So you just take a needle tool, or you could have done it with the X-Acto knife, and do your stitching across the top. And it would only have it on the top because, again, these are jeans that are rolled up. So you need to keep in mind that they've been rolled up. And your stitching would be at the top part. That looks like enough there. Okay, now we also need to do the side seams that I've done here. And basically you'll just take your clay and cut 2 thin strips for that. And here we'll need to put the pants back on your body so you'll know where those need to go. Okay, so I'm putting these back on. And here again, they would stick on better if your clay was already or soft and not pre-baked, which is what you would normally do. Now just take my piece of clay and put it at the top side there and press it down, and then cut off the excess. Same with the other side. And then you'll take your needle tool and put some stitching marks in this. I'm just going to put it right down the center. Then do the other side. And now we'll put our cuffs on. Now I'm going to cut it in 2 and just kind of stick this piece down in here. And wrap it around. And then trim the excess in the back. And do the other side the same way. And trim the excess. And this one here I actually didn't put in the right place. I need to move it down a little bit. Okay, now we're going to do a waistband. And you'd basically do the same thing for a belt, if you wanted to do a belt. Now this one, I actually have a belt on him. It doesn't really show. But I'm going to put, since I don't have any black clay here, I'm just going to do a waistband. And I'm going to use this thin clay, the one that I rolled out to a 7. And cut a thin strip for the waistband. Now, if pockets were going to show, you could put pockets on, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, I'm just wrapping that around. And trim off the excess. Put some stitching in here. You could do a double row of stitching or a single row in the middle, which is what I'm doing. Now for just a little pocket, like for denim, you could just cut a thin little strip and place it on the sides like this, and then put some stitching in it. But my pockets, when this ornament is finished, weren't going to show, so I didn't do it on the actual ornament. But you can see, you just do your stitching there and you have pockets. So that's how you make a pair of blue jeans and a t-shirt. And this actually would be a sleeveless t-shirt. You could put sleeves on it. Next video I'm going to show you how to make the jacket, so I'm not going to do sleeves on this shirt. So that will be our next video. And we're done with this one. Well, I hope you found that tutorial useful and enjoyable. And if you want to buy any of our products, you can find them on eBay or Etsy, or visit our website at www.debandco.com. And if you'd like a chance to win any of the ornaments that we do give away, I give away most of the ornaments I make in my tutorials. You can go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Deb & Company. So once again, I'm Deb with Polymer Clay by Deb and Deb & Company. Thanks for being with us. Bye-bye now. I don't think he's going to do it.